Good morning, Nigeria! Welcome to another beautiful Wednesday morning. We are so glad that you can join us here on Wake Up Nigeria. Welcome to today's episode. And it's all about, I love Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I think you told me one time, like, Wednesdays are like your best days.
It's my favorite day of the week.
Yeah, why?
I think it's because first it's the middle of the week, and there's just something about the word Wednesday that puts me in a very relaxed mood. And I was actually going to start the show by saying, rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little children want to play.
Wait, did you say little Edgar?
MM.
Okay, little MM wants to play.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
that's because it rained this morning.
Yes, it did.
But I'll say maybe just showered, just a little. But then I was hoping for it to rain. It would have been a perfect start to my day. Good morning, people. It's Wednesdays, and we're all about balance, reflecting on the start of the week. And it's the midweek actually, but we're getting ready to wind down into the weekend. So this morning we are going to bring you everything you need to stay relaxed, refreshed, and ready to take on whatever the day brings.
Yes, we've got a soothing lineup just for you. From an uplifting musical performance to gentle inspiration, and of course a little midweek, pampering here and there.
Yeah, today's all about you, people. Your peace of mind, your happiness, and your well-being. So grab your favorite tea, find a comfy spot, and let us guide you through a serene and soothing start to your day.
We are here to make sure your Wednesday is as smooth as it can be.
Yeah, smooth operator.
Smooth operator.
We've got the perfect mix of everything for you today. Stories and food and that calming energy to make this Wednesday one of the best yet on Wake Up Nigeria. We have our chef already standing by. You'll get to meet her later on. But hey, my name is...
Hello,
chef.
How are you doing?
Anyways, my name is Emil Kocher.
And my name is Edgar Eric. And now you can watch us live anywhere across the globe. Just head on to tvcentertainment.tv and find your midweek, that midweek energy with us.
And of course, we are live on GOTV channel 16 and UHF band 49. Don't forget, we are also on all social media platforms. We're on X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We are on TVC. You can find us at tvc.entertainment.
Yeah, that's the new
Follow
one.
us, guys, and stay connected with us. Do not forget to use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC.
Ooh, yes, guys. Do not forget to use the hashtag. Now, it's going to be an amazing day, amazing show packed for you guys. So let's connect. Let's just share positivity and make sure that this Wednesday truly brings that wonderful energy. Are you guys ready? Because we are.
Yes, we are. We have Chef Chubby, right? Chubby, right. She'll be making some mouth-watering crispy chicken salad drizzled with tangy honey mustard.
Oh!
Okay. That's a mouthful.
All right.
Well, my mouth is watering already, even by the sound of that, right.
It's celebration time on Birthday Shout Out. So join us as we shower April celebrants with birthday wishes, good vibes, and we show some love. Happy birthday to everyone in April. I cannot wait for that moment.
Everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
For a musical performance, we have, and we're going to be hearing the sounds from an incredible talented Afrobeat musician, Relax. He'll be setting the stage on fire later on, not literally.
Yeah, please, you can't set our stage on fire, please. Don't do that here. Please, I beg you. All right, now for wellness, we have Essien Oluwabukola, who is a trained healthcare assistant and as well as a certified first responder. We cannot wait to have a great discussion with Essien.
And on DIY this morning, we have some interesting kitchen hacks that would knock you off your feet. Ooh. And I also have something for the university students, so you want to stick around to catch on that.
All right, for our last guest, we present Oyemen Eyikame, who is an award-winning Nigerian-American actress, arts advocate, and the reigning Miss Diaspora, Nigeria, USA. Woo! 2024-2025. We cannot wait to have a great interview with this young lady. She looks amazing. Wow, take a look at that crown. Woo.
We have quite an interesting lineup for you,
yes,
specially curated just for you this morning. I want you to stick around, don't go anywhere. But let's check out if it's still gonna rain or maybe the sun's gonna come out. The sun will come out tomorrow.
No, make it rain.
It's the 16th day in the month of April 2025. You're still tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria. This is the news. My name is Imeo Kwache. Plateau State Governor Caleb Mofwang has led a delegation of government officials to one of the communities attacked on Sunday midnight that left more than 52 people dead in the Bassa Council area of the state. While acknowledging that the government has failed in its mandate of protecting its citizens and pleading for forgiveness, the state governor says the time has come for communities to rise and protect themselves against enemies of the state. Senior reporter Funom Joshua has more.
We are here at Kemakpa village, one of the communities attacked by gunmen Sunday midnight, where over 62 people lost their lives. The Plateau State Governor Caleb Mofwang is here to see for himself the level of damage and destruction caused by these marauders, and also to sympathize with the locals. The governor's first port of call was the residence of the leader of the community, where he met with kingmakers, religious leaders, and stakeholders from the area. Mr. Mofwang, while addressing the gathering, acknowledged that the government has failed in its guaranteeing the safety of its citizens against invaders and begged the locals to forgive them. The time has come for residents across all troubled communities to unite and take the matter of their security with seriousness, pledging that the state and federal government have intensified more proactive measures to prevent further reoccurrence of such dastardly acts in the area. The governor urges communities to rise up and do all within their power to defend and protect themselves against their attackers.
We've come here together with the GOC, the Commissioner of Police, and the entire security apparatus in the state to reassure you that we are ever committed. I know that you have reason not to be happy with some of the operations in the past. But I want you to know that whatever lapses there are, we have taken decisions to correct them. We have come to a point in time in Nigeria where every community must make arrangements to defend itself.
The delegation then proceeded to this primary school, where the governor addressed the community women gathered. The women couldn't help but cry painfully upon sighting the governor. The former governor of Plateau State, John Ajang, condemned the attack. He commended President Bola Tinubu and Governor Mutfwang for the swift response given to the situation. On the narrative circulating that the attack was a communal clash, the former governor appealed to the president to have time with community leaders for first-hand information as opposed to false narratives of the situation. Funom Joshua, TVC News, Kwal.
On to the foreign scene, Donald Trump has again blamed Volodymyr Zelensky for starting the war with Russia, a day after a major Russian attack killed 35 people and injured 117 others in the Ukrainian city of Sumy. The U.S. president said Ukraine's leader shared the blame with the Russian President Vladimir Putin for the millions of people dead in the conflict. President Trump on Monday had first described the attack as terrible and said he had been told Russia had made a mistake. He did not give further detail. Moscow said that it had targeted a meeting of Ukrainian soldiers, killing 60 of them, but did not provide any evidence. Meanwhile, Ukrainian media reported that there had been a medal ceremony for military veterans in the city on the day of the attack. President Zelensky sacked Sumy's regional chief on Tuesday for allegedly hosting the event. Now it's time for some sport. The Nigerian under-18 and under-20 women handball teams are set for the IHF Continental Trophy Zonal Qualifiers in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Solomon Ajiziogo visited their training camp in Lagos and tells us more.
Like their male counterparts just a few weeks ago, the women under-18 and under-20 handball teams are in training camp in Lagos, preparing for the International Handball Federation IHF Trophy Zonal Qualifiers coming up in Côte d'Ivoire.
The highest ranking country from the zonal qualifiers will represent Africa at the intercontinental level and also have the opportunity of qualifying for the World Cup from the African Cup of Nations.
Led by coaches John Uzo and Agboolashi, the teams captained by Joy Omole and Chidera Ogunsimba, are hoping to clinch the zonal ticket to play in the Africa Cup of Nations in the under-18 and under-20 categories.
There's a record we are working towards to break because the previous team, they did very well in the zone. And we had to work towards we too achieving the same record which has been set before us.
We're playing against teams from Zone 3, teams like Côte d'Ivoire, Benin Republic, Togo, Niger, Liberia, and thereabout. I think about Nigeria, 6 teams.
The under-20 girls also have foreign-based professional players like Rahima Bello of Kiryatono of Israel, goalkeeper Kehinde Babatunde of Aspa Cotonou, and Esther Matthew of Adija Cotonou of Benin Republic.
Despite the fact that the girls have been together for a while, this is a completely new phase, and we need to inject 1 or 2 players to bring some vibes into the team.
We have been training and having some system skills. We have been taught many things. We are fully prepared to go and play the game. We have the assurance to win.
We are going there to qualify by God's grace.
Taking part in the championship in Abidjan is their pathway to the zonal title and the qualification for the Africa Cup of Nations and the International Handball Federation IHF World Cup in their age categories. Solomon Ajiziogo, TVC News, Lagos.
And that's all we can take on the news for now. The show continues shortly. Stay with us.
Abnifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past 3 years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company, not just in Nigeria, but throughout continental Africa, to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
My album is coming out. My album is coming out. Oh God. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday. Here in the show, we get to wish people happy birthday, and it's time for birthday shout outs. Now, the first one. Adedeji Adeyemi. Your birthday is 10th of April. And this one is coming from Roland. Happy birthday to you.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Sin Oye Ikuyiminu. 14th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Akinyele, Banji, and Oyidabola. Happy birthday for you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah.
All right, Ayodele Adewale John. 15th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Niyed. Happy birthday to you.
I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for.
All right, now Banwu Okpeyemi, the 11th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from the Righteousness family. May the God's righteousness continue to follow you people. Happy birthday. All right, now Damilola Onasonya, 15th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from the ASAC Righteousness family. Happy birthday to you.
This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year.
All right, Ebuku Rashidat at DBC. 17th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from your beautiful children. Happy birthday. right, Iwe Dairo Obaluluwa. Now, 21st of April was your birthday, and you are wishing yourself an amazing, happy birthday. More ties to your neck, more ties.
This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed
Now,
for.
it's Swan Ajoke. 11th of April was your birthday, and this one is coming from your beautiful missus. Happy. Oh, wow. Take a look at that damsel. Okay.
Everything and more.
All right, now this one's for a special CC. Now, this is Mrs. Cecilia Stainless, 20th of April was your birthday. And this one is coming from Mrs. Augustina. Happy birthday. Oh, look at that beautiful young lady. Okay. All right, Oladile Olalekon, 19th of April was your birthday, and this one is coming from your wife, your beautiful, amazing wife, Deomi. Happy birthday. Hey, look at this suit. He's looking suitable.
Everything and more.
All right, Oluwaseyi Omiyale, 14th of April was your birthday, and this one is coming from Theophilus. Oh, your own no go feel lost. You see what I did there?
This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well.
All right, now this one is for a royal for Prince Ajibola Sanda. 15th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Omoke Owas.
Hey, everything and more.
All right, now this is for Sir Dr. Olalekan Shobowale. Now, 11th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from the Shinjobis. Look at the Agbada. Oh, my Lord. 1,500.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more.
All right, now this is for Tunde Ojo. 15th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from Olamide.
This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you.
All right. That is all we can take at this time. I also want to use this opportunity to wish my landlord a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, sir. I am praying that God will continue to raise you and keep you. I know I haven't paid my rent yet, but don't worry. We are working on it, all right? We're working on it. Just celebrate, and happy birthday to you, okay? All right, that is all we can take at the moment. Happy birthday to everyone we missed. God bless you all. That is all we can take right now. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere. Wake Up Nigeria continues. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the kitchen this beautiful morning on Wake Up Nigeria. It is time for us to make breakfast. And guess who's here with us? Chef Chibi. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, so what is for breakfast? Because I see a lot of vegetables here, so I'm wondering, what is for breakfast?
Okay, so today we are going to be going the Fit Farm way. And so we'll be making chicken salad.
Chicken salad, that's what we're having for breakfast. Now we have our ingredients here. I believe you have another ingredient in the refrigerator. Which
the
one is it?
marinated chicken.
The marinated chicken, okay. Yeah. So we're going to be making something really, really interesting, chicken salad. Now there are different ways people make chicken salad, and there is no denying the fact that every chef has their own way of making different dishes, right? So let's see how Chef Chibi makes her chicken salad, okay?
So the game changer in this chicken salad is how well you marinate your chicken, and then the dressing. I'll be doing honey mustard dressing.
Honey mustard, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. You know what, let's talk about what you put inside here. So we'll start from the chicken and then go through, no, you know what, let's go through the ingredients first, then we land on the chicken.
Okay.
So starting from this.
So this is tomatoes. I'll be using some tomatoes, lettuce, cabbage.
Okay.
Then I'll be seasoning with a bit of salt and black pepper, the salad dressing.
Okay.
Then I'll also be going in with bell peppers, green and red bell peppers, of course carrots. And then I'm going in with apple and a bit of sweet corn.
So yes, I was wondering why there's one apple there, but I'm sure we'll get to it in the course of making the dish. So we also have cucumbers.
Yeah, there's cucumbers, yeah.
This?
Then for the dressing, I'm going to be using honey.
Okay.
Yes, honey, and then I'll be using 2 types of mustard.
Okay.
The Dijon mustard and then the whole grain mustard.
Okay, so where does the apple cider vinegar and sesame oil come?
The apple cider vinegar is going into the chicken, into the dressing.
Okay, what about the sesame?
So the sesame oil is what I'll be using to grill my chicken.
To grill the chicken.
Yes.
And
with
talk
a bit
about
of butter.
really healthy, Fit Farm, or you're really serious about
Yeah,
it?
yes. Of course, my garlic.
Garlic.
Is always a must for me.
Trusty.
So I'll be going in with a bit of garlic.
For aroma and flavor.
Dressing, yes.
Okay. And then, of course, the chicken, which, of course, is the star of the dish. Tell us how you came about this, marinating it this way.
Okay, so I didn't do too much with the chicken.
Okay.
I only marinated with bama.
Okay, so you use some mayo.
Yeah, some mayonnaise, salt and black pepper.
Just mayo, salt, and black pepper. Why did you decide to stick to just those 3?
I don't want to do too much with my marinade.
So you wanted to come out creamy.
Yes.
And at the same time tasty, because that's what the salt does, and then the pepper
black
also
pepper,
adds flavor to it.
Yes, and then the mayonnaise is going to give me that juiciness I want at the end of the day.
Okay, so if you've been looking for the simplest possible way to marinate your chicken, there you have it. Just use a bit of mayo, a bit of salt, a bit of black pepper. Black or red?
Black.
Black, so not cayenne pepper. So put all of it together and you get a sumptuous marinade that will work just right for you. So run me through the process. How are we putting this together?
Okay, so this is a very quick I can
tell.
meal. Yes, so the major thing here is the chicken that we'll have to grill.
Okay.
So I'll be using a grilling pan to grill the chicken.
Yeah, we'll start off with that.
Yes, and then for the vegetables, I'm going to be giving it different cuts. I'll be doing julienne.
Okay.
Precisely, yes.
Okay, so we'll let her get busy. Of course, we'll have a conversation with her as she's going on the process and all. Right now, however, we need to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take.
I choose
Hey,
to
Jack,
stay.
close the show. You for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
And we're back. Thanks for staying with us. Of course, it's time for our coffee gist and what has been trending on the streets of X. Of course, I've got Mary and I've got Edgar and Chef Chubi as well will be joining us in this conversation. Nice of you to finally join us, Mary.
I don't understand. I was here like when the show started. I mean, we have to go through the segment before you
I just said welcome out.
And I already did the kitchen.
She's not being defensive.
Why would I be defensive? We arrived early today.
Anyway, you know why she's being defensive? Because this particular conversation is very, very relatable. She can relate with it.
I can't relate with those. I've never experienced something this
I like that dive right
for everybody
into it.
involved.
Tell us what you have.
Since Monday, social media has, there's been an uproar on social media as there's been an outcry, basically, as people who invested in a digital online trading platform, CBEX, were scammed of their millions of naira. And this, according to reports, the investors' fund in total that was, taken away by CBEX amounts to about 1.4 trillion naira.
Wow.
That's over $841 million. In foreign currency. And it brings to mind a lot of questions. But then again, before we begin this conversation, see, I told you Mary can totally relate.
I want to say something, yeah.
But wait, we'd like to hear
Chef
Chubi's thoughts on this first off. Have you ever been scammed before?
I've not been scammed.
Have you invested money in any of these trading platforms, online trading platforms?
Maybe years back, but it's something I really don't just do. You cannot just convince me to put my money in online, anything online. I want to invest my money where I can see it. So you just cannot convince me to do it. So that's why, funny enough, I never heard about it until now that it's
I forgot to mention that first off, the inception of CBEX, I mean, the start of it came. I didn't even know about it.
Do you know it has been here since like 2024, July? That's when it started.
Well, but then...
It wasn't popular at the
time. It wasn't popular at the time. I guess it was this year it became really popular. People just started throwing points
It's been on for a while.
And then they were promising a 100% increase on ROI.
That's very interesting.
On return of investment, 100% in 30 days.
Wow. So let me share my...
In 30 days.
And there were people that were cashing out.
And there were people that were cashing out.
And they were investing it.
I want to just say something here. There are two interesting questions Nigerians have to answer.
The first one is this. Before you invest your money in any platform or any organization, the first question you should ask yourself is this organization registered with the SEC? That is the Security and Exchange Commission. If it is not,
and CBN,
just take your leg and run. One. Then two, if they now tell you that, oh, they are promising you 100% profit in 30 days, and they don't tell you what they are using your money for, my brother, carry your leg and run. Because Ponzi scheme has started like, since when? We had the time of MMM.
Was
then they had one, iCharity.
Before MMM, it's even the Ponzi. Ponzi is the name of the scammer.
You see?
That word.
Then we had iCharity. And the sad truth is that you have two different types of whalers here. You have those that have actually lost their money. And then you have those that have lost their investments and their bonuses. No, some people actually did not lose the money they invested in this.
That's what I'm saying. It's hope.
Yes,
it's
the hope
that they are going to get this amount of money.
My guy called me on Monday.
Plans.
So so normally after work on Monday, I go to the gym and all. So I went to the gym. I didn't see my guy.
You go to the gym?
Yes, no, I've been trying to work out. Although it has not been working out. But that's not the issue here. Let's move on, guys.
That's not the focus.
Yes, let's focus, please. So my guy called me on Monday and he's like, I called my guy on Monday. I was like, bro, I've not seen you at the gym. Now what's going on now? And he's like, I just lost 47 million. I'm like, 47 million, how? And he was like, oh, this CBEX thing, he had invested all his money. This guy sold his car. This guy begged his landlord to give him 6 months.
Wow. I see.
He felt he would buy his landlord's house.
I'm telling you. And then this guy lost 47 million naira. Just because somebody told him that if you drop your money here, in good time, I will give you 100%.
But then how much is actually his money?
So I think the guy had invested about 5 million or so. 5 million.
It's not his money.
Then
5
million, then 42 borrowed.
Don't say that. 5 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot.
5 million naira.
Is
the dream and the hope now.
Because 42 million on top of it is his money.
This guy called me and he told me, I said, Edgar, just give me 3 million. Just give me 3 million and you see what I will do with your life. You know that this guy had about 5 or 6 different opportunities to withdraw this money. The guy kept saying, no, I want it to grow.
Yeah, it has grown.
Now, the money has grown.
It grew wings
and has gone away. So, I mean, Nigerians are just gullible. I
don't want to make light of this matter.
Situation,
maybe because of the fact that many of us have been there, done that. When you talk about investment platforms, so there's investment platforms. Then there's the peer-to-peer platforms. Those ones are called P2P. Now, P2P are more likely to be successful. But the problem with P2P is the moment one person pulls out or a rumor starts, P2P is over. Then on the other hand, the investment platforms, there is no investment like you put money into something that will give you 100% ROI. That thing is not true.
Even 30%.
But then I've actually realized that there are actually some possible investments that could give you that. But then, is it something physical? Is it, as Edgar said, registered with SEC? Because it actually depends on what you're investing on. Regarding this CBEX, in fact, the name sounds like cybercrime.
China, Beijing, exchange.
See, it might have absolutely nothing to even do with China. Now, let me make something clear. When you are putting your money into investments of any kind, and this is where greed comes into play. When you are putting your money into an investment, you're supposed to put a fraction of what you have. You're not expected to sell everything you own like the people that jackpot. You're actually supposed to put a fraction. Now, when you put that fraction, you let it grow. What happens is they play on your greed. And so because they know that you want it to multiply bountifully, they give you encouragement, and then you now put in everything you have.
You know the sad thing is that
you need to be more
they will
careful
not listen to you.
Decisions.
They will not listen to you. Give them another 6 months. We'll now have one called Taiwan. Taiwan will not tell you we're giving you 150%. They will not listen to you. Please, I want to hear from you, young lady. Please tell me, did you experience MMM at any point?
Why are you shouting?
I just want to know, because the way she's smiling. Did you try MMM?
Well,
don't worry, just tell us. Don't worry, tell us.
It is still deep.
It's deep.
How much did you invest?
I can't even say it.
Tell us. But
that was the first and the last. That was
That's
I
what
would
I'm
rather
saying,
put my
like-
money into agriculture. Trust me, I'm
Wallahi,
100%.
I would rather put my money in church. Let me invest it and send my money to God. Let God bless me.
So many people ran, or rather, so many people walked so you could run. People have suffered twin cars and
Recently.
and you are still
I think you
falling
posted a
for
video.
But then again, I think we really need to we need to ask, what is the major reason people are quick, or Nigerians are quick to jump into these Ponzi schemes? I understand, because the truth of the matter is, what the shocking part of this is, people do not realize that even our their financial organizations, like our banks, they actually have other investments.
Okay, all right. Yes,
they
do.
do. They actually do.
Like the money markets and the rest.
They actually do.
They do.
All you just need to do is have
Even
a conversation.
Forex too.
Even Forex. Have a conversation with your, account officer to put you through what those investment opportunities are and see where you can put your monies. I have a lot of investment, platforms where I put my money, at the bank. No, it's not a matter of that. It's because the interest rates, which of course over time it fluctuates.
Of course,
it fluctuates. But because we are greedy some.
Yes.
We want
Nigerians want
their
money.
Yes.
They want their money
That's
now.
because it's a lot of greed.
They want the easiest way to
It's
get
a lot
it.
of greed because okay, many of these people now are crying for monies that are not theirs. Let us tell ourselves the truth.
Yes, it's easy to bear.
This money is not your own. It's long throats. Because you went and put your money there.
But hold on. When you say the money is not theirs, I totally disagree. First of all, you've put in your money. You've invested your money. Now you're putting in your time. Because these people have to get referrals. These people will get their bonuses and all. You're putting in your time. You're putting in your faith. It is your money.
And you're putting in your reputation.
Yes, it is your money.
Because the people you brought in,
of course,
that have now lost their money.
But then if I put 15 million and in 2 years, if I put in 15 million and in 2 years, I already have
she's referring to the fact that if you lose your money, you will cry blood though, but you will move on. But what is more painful is knowing that other people are involved.
Do you know how many people have planned to do certain things with the money when it comes?
Is it
there are people that have bought cars. They bought cars and they've not paid. They just in 6 months I will pay from my money.
Is it their money?
It is their money.
Your money. It is not your money.
Don't let my friend hear this thing that you are saying.
Tell your friend that
don't
I
let my
said
friend
it is
hear
not his money.
Can you imagine?
You cannot be crying over money that is not your own.
Now, first we get money, they invest.
The
At the end of the day,
I think you posted a video on the group.
But then again, I think one thing we need to establish here. Despite the yes, we are making light of the conversation. It is not funny.
True.
There are a lot of people who have invested their blood, sweat, and tears into these platforms, and we've seen them over the years, run away with.
I think you posted videos about.
But then again, I feel like
crying on social media.
There's been loads of videos. It's really terrible. It's very sad. And our condolences to those of you who have lost your monies. We console. We send our condolences and love and hearts to you, and I hope that you recover from it. However, the EFCC has begun investigations on this platform, and they're hoping that there would be at least there would be some level of persecution.
Is Ethereum they use it to buy private wallets?
It's right.
Untraceable. That's another problem with online investments.
Right. So we're hoping that there would be some sort of consolation. I don't know.
There's no consolation because it's not SEC that.
But then again, moving forward, guys, before you don't just jump into any Ponzi scheme. Do your research, do your due diligence. Go on the SEC platform, that's the Securities and Exchange Commission. Do your research and find out if this organization is verified before you invest your monies into it. All right, and that's it on our coffee gist for now. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Are you? Have you been scammed before? Do you know anyone who had been scammed before?
Are you a CBEX victim?
Are you a CBEX victim? Let us know. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. The show continues. People will be back. Stay with us.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars,
So let me go and look for my jam results. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show, you for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym to get fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer, you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girlfriend.
But they are for all of us now.
That's why you're still single.
I would not agree or disagree with that because I don't want to get into trouble. I have a home to go to.
Your next question.
Oh, you ready to fail?
Who is the better? You see some spice.
That woman.
Damn.
Today we'll go here.
Hey.
Let's get talk now.
I'm sure we've been able to satisfy your cravings, yeah? Stay good. Entertainment for pure entertainment. Now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to www.youtube.com/TVC Entertainment. Join the fun.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a step.
All right, it is time for wellness. Okay, you guys know that we care about your well-being. Now, we have Essien Oluwabukola. Now, she is a trained healthcare assistant as well as a certified first responder. She is the brain behind Polystone Emergency Services, providing top-notch health services and safety at social as well as corporate functions. Now, she is also a highly innovative event professional with over 13 years. I mean, it's super, super, super good to have you again in the studio.
Same here. Good morning, Edgar.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, we have an interesting topic. It is about the well-being
telemedicine.
Telemedicine? Yes, we're talking about telemedicine. Now, my first question is, I know there are a couple of apps these days and websites where people can go online and, you know, get drugs and check their bodies and all that, like my Apple Watch as well. You know, you can always just check your heartbeats and all, but how great are these apps and how useful are they?
First, let's understand what telemedicine, mobile health is all about. It's actually an innovative development. Let's put that way. Technology meeting with health, you know, and that's where we're going this day. Technology is really taking over so many things. So when we talk about mobile health, we're talking about mobile means that you're moving either from your smartwatch, like you said, your Apple Watch, or you're talking about phone, your smartphones and all that. So we have so many, like you said, the
smartwatch,
the Fitbits.
Yeah, Fitbit
shows your heartbeats, your pulse rate. And all these things are innovative and very creative. It helps to give preventive health care in the sense that you can see your heartbeats on the go. If there's something going wrong, it tells you there's something going wrong, you know, and that's really innovation, you know, in this present time. So we have so many telemedicine, like telemedicine is you're able to talk to a doctor online, not necessarily seeing the doctor physically. So you can
Are these doctors like real doctors, or is it like AI?
For some, they're real doctors at the other end.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even have to see their faces, okay? It's just you type, you ask questions, and then they give you feedback.
know, usually when you visit the hospital and you have a time with the doctor, and he says, oh, what is wrong with you? And then you say, oh, I feel feverish, or I feel hot. And then he says, you know what, let's go for a test. Now, I'm just wondering, with mobile apps and AI systems, how do they verify the answers?
That's one of the disadvantage, or should I say, one of the just challenge of this mobile app. There is no thoroughness. There is no physical contact. There are sometimes we have healthcare users, service users that prefer, you know, on one-on-one, seeing the person, and also when the doctor sees, there's a thorough check compared to when you're telling the doctor what you're seeing. There are some other signs that we can see as healthcare givers that tells us that, okay, this is what we're seeing, and it gives us more information beyond what the mobile app is saying.
Yeah, so you just mentioned one of the challenges. I'm just wondering what the other challenges could be.
Okay, some other challenges, privacy and dignity. Yes,
true.
Some people might not want to talk, you know, to you. They might just want that privacy in the office, just me and you. So, and they feel like, oh, it's an app. It's, you know, it's connected data collection and everything. And then with this cyber security and all that, some people prefer their privacy and their dignity. So they might, and then another challenge is language barrier.
Okay.
I might be talking to you, and I don't know how to communicate with you properly with you. So I give you wrong information based on how I can communicate, or you get the wrong information based on how I can communicate.
So that's why I always speak or support the idea of voice to text or voice to translation. There are certain apps these days that are already creating voice to translation systems where you can just speak and then it translates it.
Yes, but you cannot still rule out the fact that there's a way we communicate. Communication goes beyond just the words. There's a way I could tell you I'm having pain. You know,
subtext.
That's exactly, and that you cannot put. You can't put in that. So it's a challenge, but nonetheless, it's a really good innovation that. It's still emerging in this part of our, you know.
Let's talk more about pricing now. I'm just thinking with things like this, mobile technology and all the rest, how expensive are these things? Because I'm wondering, the young guy who is on the street or who lives under the bridge, how can they afford a smartwatch or an amazing phone? These things could be
That's actually another challenge, right? It's quite, especially for people that don't have access to healthcare. Service, remote areas in the villages, for instance, or in the urban, even here in Lagos.
There's so many people.
After all, you're wearing an Apple Watch.
The smartwatch,
A smartwatch.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm wearing this.
You're smart. Forget what you're wearing, you're smart.
Okay, so in that case, we have people that can't afford it now because it's not something that's why it's emerging.
Okay, sure.
It's still, but I believe that when it becomes so popular, it becomes affordable by a lot of the people. So it's still a challenge.
Now, with the rise of AI and, you know, ChatGPT, different people are already including this feature in whatever they are creating. I'm just wondering, because I know there was a time where if you go online and you just write your symptoms and say, okay, this is it, they can just come out and say you have cancer. Google can just bring out a different result. So how accurate are the data or the results you get from these things? How accurate are they? Should we believe them or?
Oh, well, to a large extent, with the mobile apps, to a large extent, it's just like when we have a thermometer reading your, that's, you know.
Yeah.
It's going to give you, so to a large extent, they're accurate.
So it's more like give or take. It could be a little bit wrong.
To a large extent, they're accurate because they are more like robotics. You understand? They've been programmed. You understand? Of course, they can fail. Signal can fail. They can be glitches. They can be damaged somewhere. Yes. You understand?
But what is the future for hospitals with this? Because I am just thinking, in another, say, 10, 15 years, imagine if everyone can always access the doctors through their phones. What is the, I mean, apart from going for surgeries and the rest, how many people will probably go into the hospitals for like checkups?
Well, that is where the world is tending to. You notice before COVID.
Yeah.
We didn't have this.
Yeah, true.
So after COVID, all this mobile technology came up just after COVID because we're trying to reduce, what do we call that, space?
Yeah, distance.
Distance. We're keeping distance. So as it is right now, the technology that we have would continue. That's
true.
the new world.
Yeah.
IT will continue. So it's for you to also evolve with what is, going on right now.
All right. Now, I know that you must have used most of these apps or some of them. I'm just wondering about drug prescriptions here. Do they get to prescribe drugs in certain cases? And if they prescribe these drugs, do they also tell you where you can get these drugs?
That's where some regulations come into place. Like
exactly.
if you're out there, there's some across the counter drugs you can take, medication. We don't use it. We don't say drugs.
Yeah.
There are across-the-counter medications you can take. There are some certain medications you can't take without a doctor's prescription. You need to show. You
so
need
can I
to
show
it.
the prescription from?
It's a mobile. It's a mobile.
Even if it's a
app.
real doctor I'm speaking to on the phone.
Yes, there's a way. We have electronic. What do we call this? I'm trying to remember what it is called. Record and results.
Okay.
We have some clinics, even here in Nigeria, that send you your results through, the mobile app.
Yeah.
So you print it out.
Okay.
So you can have some authentic. You have a medication sent to you by a doctor. If a person is operating an authentic app, should be able to be printed out. So you can showcase to a pharmacy or some person that will give you the drugs.
Yeah, I think another beauty with this is when they begin to include safety tips from time to time for one's body. For example, if you're someone who has been trying to probably lose weight, and then, maybe, I'm just saying with the app, you just tell them, oh, I want to be maybe 60 kg or 65, and then you're already at 80. And then
we have apps that tell you lose weight in, and then they tell you the kind of exercises.
And the only problem with those apps is that they will not tell you to eat one food that is only in UK. Then they will not tell you to slow down on Eba. They will not tell you to slow down on
whatever it is that is in UK. You look at the composition of what the food is made of. Is a carbohydrate. Then you try to.
So let me ask my final question now. If there is one app you can advise people that every Nigerian should have on their phone, that just helps.
On their phone?
Yeah, there's one app you can advise people to have. Everyone should download right now.
There's one that is very easy. I think the Google Kit, the Google Fit, you can have that,
Google Kit, Google Fits.
There is other one that helps to check the BP.
Okay.
All right. It's also is in Play Store.
All right. Did you have the name?
BP check.
Okay, BP check.
Yes.
All right.
So you can download that and then.
All right, that's brilliant, guys. That is brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge on this one. Even if you don't have the smartwatch, you're smart. Thank you, guys. That is all that we can take at this time. For those of you that are home, you can share your opinion as well, and also advise people who are watching. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC, and also please tell us what you think about smartwatches and telemedicine. All right, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Shield your families from germs. When Dettol is a part of every household bucket, then you and your family can stay protected.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Brand
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs. Welcome back, Nigeria. It's the second half of your favorite breakfast show, your morning companion, Wake Up Nigeria. Yes, it's the Wednesday hum day. We call it the humdinger edition.
The hum
of the
day.
show.
Okay, cool. I like hum.
The humdinger.
Hum. No cloth. Okay. Don't worry. I'll get it. All right, that's right. We already kickstarted, your morning with energy and insights, but now we're diving even deeper into everything that makes the day amazing and magical.
Yeah. Wednesdays are for fresh perspectives, renewed goals, and setting the tone for the week ahead. I remember getting home early yesterday because I thought, I had just a couple of things that I wanted to do later today. And then I just got, you know what, I'm like, I thought I was really tired. And I wasn't feeling too well because I was feeling a bit fatigued. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wait this off. I'm just going to take my time. And I think sometimes we really just need to realize when we need to just, take a pause and just take that deep breath that we need and just relax.
I went to the gym yesterday,
I went to the gym yesterday as well.
For real?
Yeah.
Can you notice anything here?
Nothing.
No, look at it well.
Even if I use that X-ray.
See.
Nothing.
See, can you see my pride?
Where's the pride?
Can I see? Oh God. Oh wow.
Where's the pride? We have Mary Chef in the kitchen. Chef Chumi is still here. While Oga is testing his gym skills, winter skills says to go to do his thing.
Ma'am, Yorubas will say Ayongbe wait.
What's Ayongbe?
Edgar, what is this? You look like.
See, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you. This is live, all right? Give me 6 months. 6 months, and I will not just be the greatest guy with the biggest packs and abs and everything.
At the end of the 6 months,
I would start my own fitness school.
Let me shock you.
Either you would have disappeared.
In 6 months, guys. I said it live.
Let me shock you guys. So I started my fitness journey because I had on my vision board for the year. I started in, Oga, put your hand down. I started in February, and my focus was to work on my glutes. Can you see my glutes? They're gluting.
I started last week. And the focus is to get my abs and, if I cannot just take off my shirt.
Edgar, start with something. Let me tell you what to start with. Eat. When you eat, you will now have weight.
Energy, right? That you now work out.
Because when someone is looking at you, sometimes when you say you are going to the gym, I just always sneak. If someone do like,
you know what? Let's come back to the show, guys. It's okay.
I'm afraid that if I blow some air, it would carry you away. But hey, guys, I would love to hear how you're starting your week or how the midweek edition is, or how the midweek is going for you. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and share your Wednesday mood with us on social media. Let's uplift one another.
Don't even say that. Don't say let's uplift anybody. I thought you brought me down.
Okay, lift yourself up by yourself. Still ahead, guys, we've got insightful features, vibrant interviews, and that perfect musical touch to energize your day and help you chase those goals fearlessly.
Now remember that you can stream the show live on tvcentertainment.tv and catch us on social media, Facebook at TVC Entertainment, on Instagram, tvc.entertainment. Now you guys, don't forget that you can also download the app on the TVC app on Android and iOS. Wherever you are, guys, download the app right now so you can catch us live and enjoy the stories as we share them. tvc.entertainment.
Right, guys. My name is Emel Kwacha.
And my name is Edgar Iriaka.
Remember, guys, that we are also on GOTV channel 27 and UHF 49. Let's dive right into what we have in the second half of the show. Of course,
Yes.
Chef Chubi is still here with some mouth-watering crispy chicken salad drizzled with tangy honey mustard.
All right, we cannot wait to also have an amazing DIY session with you.
Yes, we have that DIY session coming up next. It's some kitchen hacks. It's some interesting kitchen hacks I'll be sharing on with Mary later on.
All right. All right, for our last guest, we present Oyime Eyikame, who is an award-winning Nigerian-American actress, art advocate, and the reigning Miss Diaspora Nigeria USA 2024-2025. We cannot wait to have her here with us. Oh, it's going to be an amazing, amazing time.
And to wrap up the show on a high note, we have the incredible, talented Afrobeat musician Relics. And he'll be, well, he's not going to set up stage.
Don't say he's setting the stage on fire again. Because you're about to say he's going to set the stage on fire. Nobody's setting the stage on fire. Sorry.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
We cannot wait to have him on stage, giving us some amazing tunes and performing.
It's going to be an amazing packed half of the show, and we'll need you to stick around. But hey, let's check out the weather once again.
Make it rain, make it rain.
Welcome again to the kitchen this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Chef Chubi and I are making breakfast, chicken salad. It sounds simple, and then you say to yourself, it's just chicken and salad put together. But then the work that goes into it, cutting up vegetables, ensuring your chicken is properly marinated and all. Well, it's time for us to grill the chicken.
Yeah. So I added a little bit of butter, and I'll be adding a bit of sesame oil because I don't want it to dry out when I'm grilling it.
Is the heat not too high, or that's just the way you want it?
So I want the high heat
first,
so,
then you reduce it later to cook properly.
so it can cook properly.
So that it can give it a slight char.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, Chef Chubi mentioned earlier that here's what she did with marinating the chicken. She used mayo, salt, and pepper, and that was just it. So if you've been looking for a simple way to get your chicken marinated, you might want to consider that chicken marinated in salt, pepper, and mayonnaise, and there you have it. Oh my gosh, it smells so nice already.
Yeah, it does actually.
Now you did this with the apples. Why?
Yes. Okay, so for the apples, if you don't want your apples to brown when you are cutting it, you just put a bit of water in a bowl, add a bit of salt in it, and then when you cut the apple, put it inside the water.
Will it not give the apple a salty taste? So can you rinse out the
You
salt?
rinse it out when you're about to use it, yes. And it can stay like this all day.
All day.
Yes.
So if you've been wondering how to preserve your apples, there you have it. Salt water, and then you dip them in, and they stay fresh for a whole day. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So now you're putting, you're reducing the heat, eh?
No, I increased it.
You increase it even more? Okay. Talk about grilling chicken. My gosh, look at how juicy that chicken looks. It soaked up the mayo. My goodness. That's the best part of chicken breast. Works magic.
Yes. So once your marinade is very good and your heat is also very good, control your heat very well. You get the perfect grill.
Okay, okay. So let's take a look at the ingredients, okay? At the moment, we are making chicken salad on the show with honey mustard dressing. Yes, because of course salad always comes with dressing, right? So we're using, we have cucumbers, we have lettuce, we have cabbage, we have tomatoes, we have bell peppers, we have carrots, we have sweet corn. Did we mention that earlier?
Yeah, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of it.
Yeah, so we have sweet corn, we have 2 types of mustard, and then we also have the apple cider vinegar, we have olive oil as well, we have honey.
Yes.
You and honey, that's something I love about your dishes. And we have garlic as well.
This is original honey.
Of
That's
course.
original.
Now you know. So we have garlic, we have butter. It looks like we keep bringing out stuff because I know earlier we did not show the olive oil, and I know we didn't show the butter. And we also have eggs, which we still haven't brought out. This, we like to say gigantic eggs.
It's optional.
So the reason she didn't bring it out is because the eggs are actually optional. So here are the eggs. So we can decide to use them, we might decide not to. So these are the eggs. You boil them because it's salad after all, and then you slice them in. So I remember one of our cameramen, Mr. Kazim, saw this egg this morning. I was like, are this real or is it for props? Because he says he hasn't seen eggs this large in a very long time now. Yeah, they're quite all right. They're quite all right. Okay, so we're going to boil the eggs to put them in the chicken salad. Yeah. I'm curious as to what the other side would look like. So for how long on each side?
Okay, I'm just going to do about 5 minutes on
5 minutes. And you're doing high heat with your full chest?
Yes.
Okay. Because whenever I use high heat for stuff, I worry about it cooking
inside.
Through, yeah.
The funny thing is that when you use high heat, it cooks. It goes in. The heat goes inside first, and then the moisture is still inside. It doesn't. So by the time you are cooking on low heat, the moisture comes out a lot, and that's what prevents it from grilling fast.
Wow. So see, you learn every day.
And this is soft chicken. Shouldn't take so long
to cook. True.
And
you seem to be in love with this particular chicken because you're not touching the others.
I'm touching it.
Okay. Wow, this one wants to look like suya self. Are you sure that's chicken?
It's chicken, no.
It's looking like it's not chicken, no. Should I put the heat on this side? This looks so nice. Don't you just want some of that chicken?
And at interval, you drizzle a bit of oil
so you have to keep drizzling the sesame oil so it doesn't dry out.
Yes.
Okay, because I noticed you've been drizzling it over and over again. Okay. So the benefit of doing this is what? Because why don't I just put enough oil to start with? Why do I have to keep drizzling? Is there a particular reason, or is just
you are not frying, you are grilling? So by the time you put too much oil, it's as good as you are frying it.
Okay, so we are grilling with plenty of oil, just not immediately. All right, so as much as possible, we would ensure that this looks as amazing as the ingredients currently look, okay? So remember, we're making chicken salad and honey mustard dressing. Oh, we haven't talked about the honey mustard dressing. Let's just quickly run me through what you're going to do with it.
Okay, so I'm just going to be mixing honey. I'll be mixing this Dijon mustard and the whole grain mustard.
Okay.
I'm going to be adding the apple cider vinegar to it. Yes, and then I'm going to be lightening up with olive oil. Then I'll just season it with salt and black pepper and add a bit of chopped garlic inside.
Okay, so that's our dressing. Easy peasy, honey mustard dressing. That's what we're using for our chicken salad. We have to take a break now. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be back in a bit. Just stay with us. Chef Chubby for the win.
Thank you.
This is nice.
Brand new studio, brand new set, a new face, but still your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria.
It's a fresh new energy, new vibe. You smell that?
Now that's the smell of tasty, tantalizing food from our various chefs.
And when it comes to sports updates with insightful analysis, the place you want to be is Wake Up Nigeria.
That's right. Every second there's a fresh occurrence, and every minute there's a story to tell. Keep abreast of happening locally and internationally via the news updates of Wake Up Nigeria.
It's light camera fashion, where we rock, slay, and sashay, and keep you updated with all the latest fashion trends.
Level up your morning.
Watch Wake Up Nigeria, where every morning begins with a spark.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire. My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top your view pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
you no go see am again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy small thing, you don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as he be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, no make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we know say if we open court in the morning, wetin no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Husband, we no even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amaka Rakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different...
Thanks for staying with us. You know that every Wednesday we bring to you DIY.
Yes, yes.
And of course today I'm not doing it alone. I've got Mary with me. And we're going to be doing some interesting kitchen hacks today on the DIY segment, right? But first off, so I saw this interesting DIY hack online where I thought that, so the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, you know, it got to me because I was like, that's quite an interesting hack. I think that university students are actually, you know, it's going to be very useful to them, right? So it is where, so what the man did was he had an empty bottle. It was basically also teaching how to recycle, you know, plastic bottles, right? So he had this bottle and then he made a piercing, like a hole on the cover, right? And then another one here, right? And then he filled it up with water, or at least to some level, right? And then he put this straw right in the hole here, and then he put another one right at the top here.
Okay, to do what exactly?
To control how the water comes out of here, like a tap. Right. So with this straw here, you can control, you can close it, you can open it, right? While the water comes out of this straw. And then I tried it now, my dear. It did, the more you see, the less you understand.
Because there's what you ordered versus what you got. The more you see, the less you understand. So this is just to show you that some of our hacks that we prepare before the show usually fail. Yeah, so we go through a lot to put this together.
It's not easy content. Even when you see me, you just carry $100 and just squeeze into my hand. Thank you very much. But then again, it's also possible that the hole that I made here
was probably too wide.
Yes. Right. So I should have made it to fit just, you know, the size of the
and
straw.
maybe this as well, because this is supposed to be like air control. So
exactly.
Perhaps we could redo it one of these
Yeah,
days.
but I'll also try it
using
again
tiny,
because it has to work. If it worked with online,
you.
it will work. Right. So now we have a chopping board here, and then earlier when I was asking Mary, and I'm going to ask her again, right? What do you this part of the chopping board? What do you think is? And for holding it right, I think it's a handbag. But actually, it actually has a lot of uses, and I'll tell you what. Well, imagine if you had just chopped your carrots like Chef Truby did earlier on here. So what this basically does for you is, I'm just going to put some of the carrots in here that have already been chopped, right?
Okay.
So basically what you do is, what it's used for is to help also sort of control and manage your whatever it is that you're chopping on whatever item or whatever food you so you basically
so
just
pass
it through here. So instead of putting it taking it out through this way, which could also spill across the kitchen counter, this helps to sort of just control it and manage it, and just goes right into the bowl that you're putting it in. So that's one hack for you guys. So don't think this is just for holding and decoration and just hanging on your kitchen wall. It actually has, a purpose, right? Which I just shown you. Now, you know how challenging it can be to sometimes wash an oil-stained bowl.
Don't I know it? Tell me about it.
Right. Now, I'm going to teach you a hack that makes it easier to ensure to get off those oil stains very critical, like very well. Like it takes it off without even you doing so
I know
much.
someone that really needs this.
Right.
Yeah, a young lady I know called Yetunde.
That's your sister?
No, not my sister.
Oh, okay.
She struggles with getting oil off bowls and plates. So maybe this might prove really useful.
All right. So now what you do is you have your paper towel, your kitchen towel, right? You put it in the bowl.
Okay.
Pour in your dishwashing liquid.
Okay.
With a little bit of water.
Okay.
Then you cover it. You can use warm water if you like.
Okay.
Right. You cover it and then you shake it.
I don't understand. All this wahala just to wash. So what now happens when I finish shaking it?
It washes it takes out all the oil stains completely, just like that. You want to try it? Guys, I want you to try this hack at home and let me know. The reason I'm not doing it is because I don't want to make a mess here.
Yes.
Right, but I tried it and it worked. It's like magic, I promise you. All you just need to do is put your paper towel in the bowl, pour in your dishwashing liquid, add a bit of water, whether warm or cold, shake it. Voila.
So
it washes everything off. So the role of the paper towel is
to wash
it. It's like a sponge. But you know that in terms of texture, this paper towel is thicker. So basically what it does is to help to, instead of that work you're doing with the sponge, you'll be going into all the, and then at the end of the day, even after you're done washing it, it's still oily. Right. So try it out and see.
So the paper actually soaks up the oil.
Exactly. So what I've also come to realize is the paper towel, this particular paper towel or tissues generally actually play several roles.
Yes.
And
one
particular one I would like to show you before we go quickly is how to preserve your onions. So if you want your onions to last longer and you want to put it in a nylon, what you just do is take a paper towel. Okay, sorry, that ripped out. Anyway, whether ripped or not, right? You fold it, right?
Okay.
And then you put it in the nylon alongside your onions, and then you keep it. Yeah, you seal it properly, make sure it's airtight, and then you keep it. So wherever you keep it, whether it's in the fridge or you just keep it, store it in a cool, dry place, it's going to last longer.
Just by putting tissue paper.
Right.
In with the onions.
Right. Inside an airtight nylon.
How many plies per onion?
It doesn't matter really. What it actually does is it soaks up the moisture. You know, onion doesn't work well with in moist conditions.
Yeah.
Right. So what it does is soaks up all the moisture. You can put it in your fridge. You can put it anywhere.
Bring
and
it
then
next
it preserves
week like
it.
this.
Yes, I will. We are going to leave this right here in the kitchen cabinet, and then next week we're going to bring it out and see if it actually works.
Yes,
and that's it.
I've learned
on
a number of
kitchen
things this
hacks
morning.
for today. Thank you so
Emma.
much, Mary, for always doing this with me.
I love doing
it. I
it.
appreciate it. But hey, quickly we have to move over to Edgar, who's standing by with our performer, Relics. Let's have some musical performance.
All right, it's time for music. You guys know how much I love music on the show. And now we have this talented young guy, you know, with his swag, with his style. We have Relax with us. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
No, I mean, you're looking good. You don't have to say you're doing good. That's tautology, because you're already looking good, right? You're here. I just like the style. But I'm wondering the name, Relax. Where did you get that name from?
I got that name way back since like my GS3 days.
GS3?
Yeah, when I wanted
And you kept it?
Yeah, when I wanted to create to-go account, so someone just...
You wanted to create to-go accounts?
Yeah.
And I'm sure Relax was thinking, let me just you relax.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your music. What is your style of music?
I'm just doing Afrobeat, yeah.
All right, Afrobeats.
Yeah, just Afrobeat, and I'm trying to like, you know...
All right, so if there is one art... Okay, rap as well?
Yeah.
All right, now there is a song that you have, Karashika, and I'm wondering, is it the same meaning with the one that Files released some time back? Does it have to do with the creature of the night?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Like, it's about, you know, a girl that is not straightforward. You know, it's like a breakup song, so...
Hey, breakup song?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to dance. I don't want to cry. Don't make me cry, please. All right, let's hear him. Relax. Let's go.
I don't fall in love with Karishika, and she dey chop my money like politician. Tena gberu re ko wa ma lọ síta. She say baby pa mi sílé, má ṣe pa mi síta, má ṣe pa mi síta. If you mad, tètè pack your sandal, shade climb Okada and go. Torí I go call your father, I go call your mother, I go call your brother, hello. Orisha lo mọ̀, all I did was love you cause I thought you were the one. Orisha lo mọ̀, you took me for a fool, my girl, but anybody lo mọ̀. Before I go love another woman, you go take. Tí bá fa ṣíṣà ọmọ, she go take. Bá mi ṣe dínà ọmọ kò lè ṣe o. Now I dey para for the babe. Ó ká mi ní ṣọ̀ngàn àwọn grace. Now she supposed be my orente o. If you mad, tètè pack your sandal, shade climb Okada and go. Torí I go call your father, I go call your mother, I go call your brother, hello. Orisha lo mọ̀, all I did was love you cause I thought you were the one. Orisha lo mọ̀, you took me for a fool, my girl, but anybody lo mọ̀. Mada, tètè climb Okada, shade pack your sandal and go. Orisha lo mọ̀, all I did was love you cause I thought you were the one.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial
entrepreneur. I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless.
Amade
Doja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
And we're about to have our final discussion right here on the couch. With me is Oyeme Ehikame. She is an award-winning Nigerian-American actress, arts advocate, and the reigning Miss Diaspora Nigeria USA 2024-2025. She's the founder of Ubuntu Stage, a creative platform rooted and the philosophy of I am because we are, that nurtures young artists through training and performance opportunities that amplify their voices and stories. And this summer, in partnership with Leap Africa, she's launched. Anyway, she'll tell us more about it so that I'm not being the one giving so much information on it. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well.
Oh yeah, man, love it. I love the name.
Yeah.
You say it's I like
this.
I like this.
Yeah, that's the meaning.
Oh, okay. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like you too.
All right. So talk to us about your new title, which congratulations, I would say.
Thank
Miss
you.
Diaspora Nigeria. What made you participate in the pageant?
So, Miss Diaspora Nigeria USA, the mission is to empower young Nigerian women to evolve. And I feel like at that time, I really needed to evolve. I understood that I have a lot of power within me, and I just needed a platform to amplify my voice. And I loved this pageant because it also had a cultural element for us to be able to connect to our own culture a bit more.
Okay. Now let's talk about how much you've evolved since you participated in the pageant. Quickly, we'll just delve right into your project, which is the Ubuntu Africa. I am because we are.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. What inspired it?
So I'm so grateful that this pageant has actually allowed me to realize one of my life's purposes, which is to encourage Nigerian youth, African youth, through the performing arts. When I was younger, I felt like I didn't have a lot of representatives that I could look to in order to want to become an actress. Initially, I was supposed to be a family doctor, but now I'm an actress. And my platform, Ubuntu Stage, is aimed at amplifying the voices of African and African diasporic voices. So under the umbrella of my program, this summer, I'm doing a summer arts program. I partner with Leap Africa. It's a youth development organization based in Nigeria. And we're going to be doing a summer program for Nigerian youth to evolve through the performing arts.
Okay. I would have thought that because you mentioned diaspora inside, I would imagine that, this was going to involve Nigerians across, the globe participating, and being a part of this, the Ubuntu stage. But then let's talk about the program. Let's look at it inwards. What is the criteria to be a part of the Ubuntu stage. As a young girl, what do I have to be? What do I need to do? What is it you are looking out for? Because you're going to be the one, you know, training these young girls on who and how to become.
Definitely. So it's open to both young women, young men, young girls and boys.
Okay.
And truly, I'm just looking for kids that want to build themselves up.
Okay.
So by the end of the program, they'll be able to build their confidence, explore their imagination, and discover their potential. So any student that's interested in doing that through the performing arts is welcome.
Okay.
The program also aims to have a theater program, a music, and a dance chapter.
Okay.
There's no sort of prerequisite before coming to the program. It's more so just an excitement.
Let me take you back a little to your pageant, you know, days. What was it like being, you know, participating in a pageantry? What were the challenges that you had to face? Because, you know, I mean, being, you know, amongst other confident women, women who are also, you know, coming into their own, owning their stage, you know, from different parts, different backgrounds. How were you able to, you know, immerse yourself in that space and, you know, to become the winner?
Yeah, so it was actually truly a very unique opportunity for me.
Right.
This was my first pageant ever.
Wow.
And so I didn't really understand what I was stepping into.
Okay.
Of course, you hear all of the stories and stereotypes about pageants, but I knew that this pageant was different because of the cultural element.
Okay.
What I was met with was extreme sisterhood, and also women that were passionate about their programs, their platforms. We all had different platforms. We all were working to give back to Nigeria because we understand that it's given us so much.
Okay.
So I had a really great experience. Although it was very challenging, it's pushed me so much, but I feel like with it expanding my own confidence, it's allowed me to, you know, talk on platforms like this.
Right.
So I'm really grateful and excited for this opportunity.
All right, fantastic. Now the Ubuntu stage, you know, let's talk about collaborations other than Leap Africa. I know that you're going to be in Nigeria for, you know, a period of time. Talk about sustainability for a minute. I mean, you're not here.
Yeah.
How do you intend to sustain this program?
Yeah. So Ubuntu Stage is my organization. It's actually recently launched. And as you were saying, there is actually a diasporic element as well.
Okay.
So every year I'm aiming to do a monologue competition. And so that is actually going to take place in the US.
Okay.
So what it's called is the Voices of Tomorrow monologue competition. And it highlights different African playwrights in order for Black youth, whether that is African or African American, Afro-Caribbean, to be able to experience the voices of African playwrights, to have them have a lens into our own world. So that's the sort of diasporic element to the organization. And then there's this annual summer program that I'm aiming to make an annual thing.
Okay.
Other than that, it's going to continue to build. But yeah, I also feel like I should come back to Nigeria a lot more.
Okay.
So I'm aiming to do that too.
Okay. Now let's talk about the pageant industry in Nigeria, because something that you said that I caught on, not just participating in pageantry, but you're also hoping to make a change, especially here in Nigeria. The pageant industry in Nigeria has evolved. There's been a lot of speculations, there's been a lot of rumors, there's been a lot of conversations around lack of regulation in the industry. What do you think, coming from a diasporan perspective, the thing that you think needs to change in the pageant industry in Nigeria, especially with your experience, having to participate in pageantries in other countries?
Yeah, I think it's important for the pageantry to understand that these women that they're putting on a platform are important.
Right.
And they should also be able to share their voices with government officials to be able to create change that we want to see in Nigeria. I think that we have done an amazing job this past year with all of our amazing pageant queens and how they represented us and showed how amazing and confident that we are.
All right, fantastic. So how long are you in Nigeria for?
I'm in Nigeria until the end of the month, but I'll be coming back this summer for the arts program.
For the arts program. Now let's talk about the age bracket. What age group are you looking out for in terms of, you know, to be a part of the Ubuntu stage?
Preteens to teens. I feel like that's a sweet spot, an age. And actually, like a few days ago, I went to the Makoko school.
Oh,
yeah, Waninya Children Foundation in Makoko. And I had sort of an improvised sort of class, theater arts class, and we worked with preteens to teens, and they were very receptive to the program.
Okay, let's talk about collaborations for a minute, because I mean, this is not something that you can do alone, other than, you know, doing this with, you know, the Leap Africa. I'm talking, because you're talking about performative arts, and you need people who have been in the space, I mean, here in Nigeria, you know, to also help, you know, encourage this girls. Are you looking forward to collaborating with anyone in this regard?
Definitely. So as mentioned, I'm aiming for to have an acting portion, a music, and a dance portion.
Right.
And so I'd love to collaborate with different Nigerian artists out here.
Right.
I think collaboration is super important, and I feel like Nigerians in the diaspora should come back and aim to collaborate with Nigerians based in Nigeria.
Right. I mean, I think it's what you're doing with the Ubuntu stage. I think it's a beautiful and very commendable project.
Thank you.
And there's any way we can support you, let us know.
Yeah.
And I mean, it has to do with young boys and girls, and I think it's going to be a fantastic one.
Thank you so much.
And all the best, wishing you all the best as well.
You.
Are you going to be participating in any pageantry in the near future?
We shall see. We shall see. I will say that I'm loving my experience right now, and I'm loving the voice and platform it's given me, and we'll just see.
All right, fantastic. Our chef in the kitchen has made something amazing for you. Luckily, it's healthy. It's a salad. It's nothing that's going to add on those carbs and extra calories, but hey, let's head over to the kitchen.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, fantastic.
It's raining beauty queens this week on Wake Up Nigeria. And that's all right. That's all right. It's also raining good food. Courtesy Chef Chubby. Hey, look at the colors.
Wow.
Fit Farm MM. I see your eyes on it.
Fit Farm Edgar too. Please add Fit Farm Edgar.
Fit Farm Edgar. That does not need the fitness. But let's go on. Breakfast is chicken salad with honey mustard dressing. So we'd like you to dig in, give us your feedback, what you make of it.
Okay.
You sound surprised. You didn't think you were going to have it.
I wasn't sure, but I was smelling it from over there, and it smells so good. So
Look
I'm
at
really
that,
excited.
Quickly, you want to tell us what you used for the dressing?
Okay, so the dressing is mustard, Dijon mustard, honey. Those are the major ingredients that went into it. Then I added apple cider vinegar into it.
That's going to give it that kick.
Yes, and a little bit of oil. Then I seasoned with black pepper and salt.
Okay, a little bit.
The one that you said this was a salad that I needed to taste. I needed to have.
All the stocks there, first it just the swallow stick. I don't understand.
God. Yes. No, if you cannot finish it, I'm here. I'll just help you. Don't worry.
Fit Farm.
It's really good.
Now try the chicken. So we can get the
That looks good. It looks really good.
It is. It is.
Imagine just having chicken just with the dressing.
Yes.
By the time I finish swallowing this spit 16 times in 3 seconds.
I had this yesterday for breakfast as well. No, I'm being honest.
What are your thoughts?
It's so good.
Nice.
And guess what she marinated with? Very easy. 3 ingredients, you won't believe. That's all she used. Tell her.
So I just use mayonnaise. Yeah, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yes.
Wow.
Mayonnaise. Pepper and salt. That's it.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's
Mayonnaise, pepper, and salt. That's all. She used.
Okay. Good to know.
Well done, Chef Chubi.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well done. And Oyeme, thanks for being here, and wishing you all the best once again.
Congratulations.
Also want to stay.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
She used mayonnaise, pepper, and salt. That's all she
it.
used. So she used mayonnaise, pepper, and salt.
All right, people, thank you for being a part of the show today. And to all our guests, thank you so much. We'll see you once again tomorrow. Same time. Have a fantastic day ahead.
Bye.